Hello and welcome to City Now, a new YouTube series designed to help you stay on top of the things that are happening in the city for this week, July 20th. Well, I'm coming to you today from the beautifully new refurbished Welcome Centre at 348 Water Street. This week, the city made an important announcement to residents about a potential earthy or musty odor or taste in their drinking water. During the summer, it's not very uncommon for residents to experience a slight taste in their water. So what's going on with that? And is there any cause for you to be concerned? Well, the City of St. John's water system is supplied from the protected watersheds of Windsor Lake, Bay Bulls Big Pond and Petty Harbour Long Pond. This taste and odor is caused by trace levels of naturally occurring organic substances produced by plants and algae in the water source. Our noses are extremely sensitive to these organic substances, especially when we're showering or making tea or heating the water, which causes volatility in the organic substances, gets them all stirred up. While the taste and the odor of the water can be unpleasant, it is absolutely not harmful or toxic. The city's water remains safe, the safest and best drinking water in Canada. It's analysed daily for chemical and bacteriological parameters. So since this is a naturally occurring phenomenon, it can't be predicted how long it's going to persist. But in the past, these sorts of events have lasted about a couple of weeks. If you don't like the taste, maybe you can add a little lemon to your water or try and keep the water in a cold jug in your fridge. We thank you for understanding that this is only a minor event. If you have any concerns about the quality of your water, contact Access Centre. The number and information is on the screen. Well, last week, Mayor Danny Breen was joined by members of council and Mrs. Sally Johnson and family and friends of the late Paul Johnson for the official opening of the Paul Johnson Memorial Park Playground. Mr. Johnson loved this city and this province. He was known for many accomplishments and for his outstanding financial contributions to the community through the Johnson Family Foundation. This playground is located at the Paul Reynolds Community Centre in Wedgwood Park, and it's a tribute to his life and his legacy. Well, if you're looking for something to do this week, don't forget music at Harbourside. Our concerts continue every Friday at Harbourside Park in the downtown at 12:30 p.m. On Friday, July 27th, Matilda Goldie is opening for the incomparable Ian Foster. If the weather is unsuitable for an outdoor show, we will move those inside to Atlantic Place. And of course, with our ever-expanding music at Harbourside, we have another venue to tell you about. On Sunday, July 22nd, we're having music at Bowring Park, where Shillin is opening for headline performer Carolina East. That concert begins at 2 p.m. Keep an eye on our website if we should happen to have rain this weekend, and we'll let you know if that event is going to be cancelled or not. Mark your calendar. On July 25th, we're hosting an information session about the traffic changes coming to Rawlins Cross. This is a drop-in information session from 6 to 8 p.m. at Bannerman Park Pool House. It's open to the public. Our traffic engineers are going to be there to answer your questions about upcoming changes to the area. If you're unable to attend, visit engagestjohns.ca to learn more about this traffic pilot project. Well, our recreation team have been very busy this summer providing lots of activities for you and your family, and there's still many excellent programs that you can register for. Be sure that you visit RecConnect or our website to sign up. Get out of the house. Get those kids out of the house. Well, here we are in the Welcome Centre at 348 Water Street, and I'm joined by Kim Cooper, who's one of our tourism information counsellors. Just before I ask Kim a question, I'm going to let you know that Council will have its regularly scheduled meeting on Monday night. That's July 23rd at 4:30 p.m. And the Committee of the Whole, which is open to the public, meets every Wednesday. In the summer, we're meeting every second Wednesday. So the next one's coming up July 25th at 9 a.m. in Council Chambers. If you're interested in seeing what's on the agenda, those are always posted on Fridays right before the meeting happens. So you've got same space, but it looks great. Some changes here. Do visitors like the new bright colors?
Definitely. We had some changes here earlier on this month, and the visitors are enjoying the bright, open atmosphere here. It's wonderful. Lots of space for people to ask questions and take a look around. We have visitor computers here that if they need any help printing things or extra questions, they have that, as well as Wi-Fi, so it's wonderful.
Right, and got the connection with our business center, so it's welcoming for both businesses and tourists, and of course, local tourists too, right? I guess you get a lot of people from St. John's coming in looking for information.
We do. We get a lot of people coming in saying that they have their grandchildren visiting and they're looking for things to do, or people just wanting to do a staycation and they're coming in to get a travel guide or get some suggestions.
And I guess one of the suggestions you make to them is the link, eh?
Definitely. The link has been a great resource. It's a new and improved than the trolley. It gets you out to Kitty Vitty as well, which is really nice, as well as up in Signal Hill. As many of us know, I don't like walking up the hill of Signal Hill, so it's a way to get you up there, so it's wonderful. And that runs Wednesday through Sunday, and it's extended hours as well compared to previous years.
Right, and we have brochures here in the center, and of course, you can find all that information online on our site and also on the Metrobus site.
Yep, that's right.
And what kind of crazy questions do you get here?
There are no crazy questions, Susan. We've heard it all here. But some of the typical questions is what to see and to do in the city. Where's George Street? Where's Signal Hill? Where's Cape Spear? Are there any whales? And we're happy to know there are a lot of whales here this year, so it's wonderful.
I did a boat tour last week, and the place was maggoty with them. Whales, birds, it was fabulous.
Yeah.
It was a great experience.
Yeah, with that Capeland rolling, it's been helpful. So,
Well, and of course, you can always find out what's happening in the city by following us on Facebook, following us on Twitter, looking at our Instagram page, and of course, visiting our website, which is stjohns.ca. We will post our next edition July 25th with information on Regatta Day for all you people who plan on going down there and you want to know what's going on with traffic, or for all of us Regatta Roulette players who are wondering what closures will be happening and when. And of course, we're also going to have some information about the ceremony coming up this week for our Freedom of the City newest member, Mayor Shani Duff. See you next week.